on. Today, I got a lower body focused sculpt workout for you that you are going to love. So go ahead and join me down to the mat and let's get started. All right, so we've done standing plies or standing like leg work. We're gonna do it lying on your back this time. So it's a little different, but just go with it today, okay? You get to lie all the way down, hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side, massage out your low back. And then I want you to lengthen your legs straight up towards the sky. Now from here, we're gonna work in that second position of ballet, but it's just where the legs are just almost as wide as your mat is here. And then I want you to flex through your feet and then turn out your legs so the knees face outward. Then imagine that there's two panes of glass here on either side of the legs. You're trying not to break the glass. So you're gonna start to bend your knees, feel the knees open up to the sides, the heels just come straight down, and then keep wrapping the thigh bones around as you stretch all the way back up. So you're gonna bend to plie, and then lengthen all the way up. Keep your tailbone anchored down, you bend, and then lengthen. You're gonna feel a lot of the core having to work here too, keeping these legs up, yeah? So think about the rest of your body. Collarbones are nice and wide, abs pull in and up, your neck is nice and long, and every time that you press your legs up, can you turn out and really wrap those legs around a little bit more? Go for 4 more, and reach it. And 3, press. You've got 2 more, reach. Last one, hold it up there. Now from here, you're gonna cross one ankle in front, open, switch and cross the other. So you're just gonna open, cross, open, cross. You're only going as wide as the mat is here. So that way you're having to like stop the legs too, and then bring them back together to cross. Now, if it's ever a little bit too much in your hip flexors, you're gonna feel them. I feel mine right now too. But if you're ever feeling it a little too much, you can bring your hands underneath your tailbone tush area, and that'll help alleviate just a little bit of that pressure in the hip flexors, and hopefully you feed it back into your inner thighs right now. So you were feeling those glutes as you're doing that wrap, but now it's a lot of inner thigh work. Here we go, go for 8, 6, go for 4, 3, 2, 1, hug your legs in, rock and roll a little side to side. This is just a great way to warm up your core and your lower body together. Let's go into your shoulder bridge work. So I want your feet hip width apart and parallel. Press your palms down into the mat, and then your heels line up right underneath your knees. From here, press your hips up, hold it for 1. Feel your knees stretch forward as you pull your heels towards your seat. And then feel your inner thighs hug the midline of your body. Then from here, tap your tailbone down to the mat, and then in one piece, press everything right back up again. So you'll tap it down, lift it up, down and up. Get into those glutes. So feel those sit bones that we sit on a lot of the day. Reach them towards each other. Get that little squeeze at the top. Here we go. Give me 4 more. Press it. 3. Go for 2. Last one. Hold it up there. Now from here, bring one knee into your chest. Lengthen it up towards the sky. You're going to reach and lower the knee down just to where the other leg is, and then lift it right back up. Reach to lower and lift. Down and up. Use the arms. Let them help you here. Press your palms down into your mat. Go for 2 more. Last one. Hold the leg up. Now reach the leg a little out to the side. Bring it back to center. Side and center. And you'll notice, don't let the leg go too far. You want to catch it with your abs and keep your hips up nice and high. Go for 4. And 3. You got 2 of them. Last one. Hold it up. Flex through the foot. Hold it right here. Give me little pulses. You're almost there. Pulse the hips up and up. Lift and up. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Keep your hips up. I know. You're gonna go straight into your second side. So go ahead and bring the opposite leg in. Lengthen it up towards the sky. Really stand into the foot that's on the floor. Lower your leg down to meet where the knee is at. Lift it right back up. Down and up. Feel that inner thigh on the leg that's down. Hug it towards that midline still. Tons of work happening in both legs right here. Almost more on the bottom. I know you're feeling that. Go for 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up there. Out to the side, center, side, and center. Now watch that bottom leg. It's gonna wanna reach out to the side too. Keep that inner thigh hugging that midline. 2 more. 2 of them. Last one. Back to center. Flex through the foot. Little pulses up. Up. Really press into that foot. You're almost there. You lift. Up. Up. You go for 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down, round down through your spine, hug your legs in. I love a lower body sculpt. To really focus on the glutes to get out of the quads and really feel that backside fire up is one of my favorite feelings. All right, we're not done with that shoulder bridge. I wanna work those inner thighs a ton for you today. I didn't mention it, but it's gonna be a lot of inner thigh work today too. So I want you to cross at one ankle over the other, press your knees together, hands back down by your sides, lift your hips up and keep the hug of the knees. Then tap your tailbone down, lift it up, down and up. And you should just feel those inner thighs right off the bat. The more you hug the knees together, the more it's gonna feed right up to your inner thighs. Down and up. Go for 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up there. Just hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Switch the cross of your ankles. You feeling it? Perfect. Hug them together again. Press the knees together. Lift your hips up. Tap your tail down. Up and down. The best feeling working inner thighs. One of my favorites. Lift and lower. Up and down. Go for 4 more. 3. You got 2. Last one. Hold it up there. Press, press, press. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug your legs in. Whew. Let's go for a little happy baby stretch right now. So you're gonna bring the hands, you're gonna wrap them in and around onto the outside of your foot. Anchor your tail down towards the floor. Press your feet up into your hands and your hands back down into your feet. And my inner thighs are like, okay, I'm up, we're working. I know yours are too. Hug your legs in and then rock and roll yourself up. We're gonna go into your side lying series, so your side kick series here. I want you to line up with the back edge of your mat. So it's gonna be like upper body, hips, all in one line. Then bring the legs a little in front of you so you're in this mini L shape with your body. Top hand, let's challenge it today. Hand's gonna go behind the head. If you're like, hey Jenny, I didn't show up for that much of a challenge, your hand could be right in front of you, helping support this work too. Totally fine right there. Flex through your feet, lift your top leg up. From here, you're gonna kick your leg forward. It's a little kick, kick. So we're gonna kick, kick, then press your leg back behind you. That's your movement, it's your sweeps. You kick, kick, and press it back. Try to keep your leg hip height the whole time. And with the hand behind the head, you'll feel this balance challenge. Core is working for you right now as well. Feel the bottom ribs pick up just slightly, kick, kick, and reach it. And then challenge this leg to the back too. Try to go so far that the bottom leg almost wants to lift on you, yeah? That'll be your next, just place to put that leg. Challenge it a little further every single time. Go for just 2 more. And reach it. Last one. Kick, kick. Press it back. Bring it back over the bottom leg. You're gonna turn your leg in and out. In and out. Now, keep your hip nice and still. You can bring your hand to the hip. Make sure the thigh bone stays nice and still. I'm sorry, not the thigh bone. The thigh bone's moving, but your hip is staying still. Really feel that femur bone moving in that hip socket. Go for 4 more. 3, go for 2. Last one, you're gonna keep the thigh bone turned in, so the knees trying to face down. Reach longer through the leg, then lift it up and down. Lift and lower. And it shouldn't go very far because you're finding all that length in your body, then you're truly using the glute to lift your leg up versus sinking into the ribs and trying to just hike that leg up. Lift and lower. How good are the glutes feeling? 2 more. Reach. Last one. Then turn out your leg, bring it a little in front of the opposite ankle, then you're gonna lift up, press it back down. Lift and lower. You might get a little bit of bigger range on this one, but I want you to think about, remember that inner thigh work we did earlier where you were opening and closing the legs when we were lying down the back? You open, you press and close. Use the inner thigh right here. 4 more. Go for 3. You've got 2. Last one. Come back to parallel, point through the top foot, flex through the bottom still, go for your circle. So you go circle, forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. And it is just all the fire happening in your glute. Use the core. Think about your abs pulling in and up. Think about the length in your spine. Do 2 more this direction. And then reverse your circles. Here we go. Back up and around. Back. Ooh, you're almost there. You are almost there. You've got 4 more this direction, and then this top leg gets a little breather. Go for 2. Last one. Bring it on down for a moment. Give it a little round of applause. You did good work on that side, but we're not done on this lying side, okay? You're gonna come up onto one forearm. You're gonna prop the back leg up. The heel is lifted, it's behind the front leg. Flex through that front leg, or the bottom leg, I should say, and then flex through your foot. Lift it up, lower it down. Lift and lower. So now you're more on that meaty part of the glute versus being on your hip point. That would be a little too tough. I want you to get some range here. And imagine there's like a little string on your inner thigh. You lift with the inner thigh, lower, up and down. And that flex on the foot just gives you all that energy throughout your leg. Lift and up. Now press up out of your forearm here too. That way you don't start to get a little too comfy here, right? I want you to lift up and lift. Go for 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, little lifts up, lift, up. Should start to feel that inner thigh truly firing here. Go for 8 more. Go for 6. You've got 4, 3, 2, hold it. Give me circles. Circle, keep the leg up there, circle. And around, here we go. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles to finish off this inner thigh work. I told you I'm sprinkling that in all throughout. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, press yourself up, and we've got a whole other side to do. All right, so get comfy onto your second side. Line yourself up, bring the legs a little forward, lengthen through your spine, flex through your feet, lift your top leg up. Remember, hand can go behind the head. You can absolutely keep it down in front of you too. From here, you kick, kick, then press it to the back. Again, kick, kick, and reach. One of my favorites too, side kick series. You start to feel those glutes truly work. And it always just feels so much better in my hips at the end of it because you're getting all the circulation into your hips, letting that blood flow happen. It's exactly what my hips always need a little extra of. Kick, kick, and press. You got 3 more. Keep the torso nice and still. Go for 2. Keep that leg hip height. Last set. Reach. Press it back. Bring it back over your bottom leg. Turn it in and out. This is where the hand can go onto the hip. Keep drawing your shoulders down. Keep your neck nice and long. It's easy to want to be like, how's this leg working? Trust it. Trust that you know what's happening with that leg right now. You can feel that internal and external rotation. You can feel that glute truly working. Go for 4 more. And 3. You got 2, almost there. Last one. Now keep the thigh bone turned in. Reach longer through the leg. Pick up the bottom ribs, then lift up and down. Lift and lower. I mean, right back into the glutes. Feels so good though. I know you're feeling that burn, but do you look past that burn a little bit and go, I feel those like just things waking up that haven't been like woken up in a little while. That booty can fall asleep, especially if we're sitting a lot of the day. You are waking it all back up. Go for 1 more. Then turn out your leg, bring it a little in front of the ankle, lift up, press down. Lift and lower. Be in control of both directions. Remember, we're lying down doing that work. Same idea. Press, lift, and press. Go for 4 more. 3. Go for 2. Last one. Back to parallel. Point through the top. Keep the flex on the bottom. Let's go for your circles. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. Whew. Yep, more than awake now. Keep going. You got 3 more. Keep your leg nice and long. Last one, reverse your circles. You're almost there. Reach. Reach it. Think about everything else helping you. Draw your shoulders down. Abs in and up. 3 and 2. Last one. Bring it on down. Round of applause, everybody. All right, come up onto your forearm. That leg that has been working, that is talking to you right now, bring it behind, pop the heel up. Other leg, you're gonna flex through it, press and lift up. From here, lift and lower, up and down. Remember, we rolled back a little bit so you're not directly on your hip. That way you can really focus on this range and getting that leg up. If you're right on the hip, you'll notice that the range won't go very high. And that's because like skeletal, that femur head like can't move as much into that hip socket. So now you're just giving it a little bit more space here. Up and down, lift. Go for 4 more. Press up out of the forearm. 3, 2, hold it up there, little pulses, up. Lift, abs in and up. Keep the chest nice and lifted. Act like it's always like the easiest thing from the chest up. Lift. Can you get that leg up a little higher? Here we go, 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up there, circle. And circle. Reach up and around. You go for 4, 3, 2, reverse your circles up and around. We're getting there. You are so close to this series being done. Here we go. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Press yourself up. Shake out the upper body a little bit. I know you're feeling the lower body too, but it's a lot being on that side like that. Okay, you are not done. I know you have more in you, so I want you to stand all the way up for me. Shake it out. And find your breath. All right, so from here, we're gonna do this inner thigh work still. So those inner thighs are like truly on right now. Let's use them. Hands are gonna be onto your hips, and just walk a little over to one side of your mat. Heels together, toes apart, so you're in your Pilates V. From here, you're gonna reach one leg out, lower the heel down, then slide the leg all the way back in. Again, you reach, lower, pull all the way back in. Reach, lower, hug it back in. So if you're working barefoot on your mat, it might be a little tricky. You might get a little stuck if you want to come up off onto like the wood floor for a second, or even onto the carpet. You're more than welcome to too. But this fit on mat here works so well for this exercise to really work into those inner thighs. Yes, 2 more. Down, pull everything back in. Last one. Reach down, pull all the way back in. Now that same leg is going to come across the body and down. Lift and lower. So you want to keep the leg turned out. Lift up through that standing side and feel like it's that inner thigh lifting your leg up. And up. You go for 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, hold it up there. Little lifts. It's up. Lift. Try to stay squared off towards the side of your mat as much as you can. Lift and up. You go for 8. Go for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo. Shake it out and come up a little bit over to the other side of your mat. Heels together, toes apart. Let's work the second side. You're gonna reach out, down, pull all the way in. Again, reach, down, all the way in. Now I love this exercise. It reminds me of being on the reformer doing side splits. And in that side splits, if you've ever done it before, you're kind of like holding on for dear life with your inner thighs. Now this is a little nicer on your body where you're like, okay, I'm in a stable position. I'm on my mat. I'll be okay no matter what. But you've got to find that mind-body connection to truly feel those inner thighs. Feel like they're holding on for dear life to bring it back in. Go for 2 more. All the way in. Last one. Bring it in. Then from there, soft bend in that standing leg that's been working. You're gonna bring it across, right back down. Lift and lower. So it's coming across to the diagonal. You're turning the leg out. So the knee's trying to face out away from you. And you're trying to show off your inner thigh towards the sky. Lift and up. Reach and up. You're almost there. Give me 4 more. 3. Go for 2. Hold it up there. Little lifts from here. It's up. Lift. Up. Work that turnout still. Try to show off that inner thigh. You're almost there. You go for 8. Go for 6. Go for 4. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shake it out. Okay, I can't leave you on one side. So we got one more thing to do here. You're gonna take a nice wide stance. Hold it low. You're gonna jump the feet together. Open it back up, okay? So small movement there. If that doesn't feel good for you, I just want you to hold this pulse, okay? We go in 3 and 2 and 1. Jump it together and open. Now, if you're like, okay, I got this, what I really wanna see is, woo, yes. Just one more push right here. Feel those inner thighs beat together. Go for 4, 3, 2, get low, stay low. Little pulses to finish right here. Just 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Go parallel with your legs. Arms reach up, round up and over. Dive it down to your mat. Whew. Lots of work on your lower body. Lots of work on your glutes, inner thighs, hamstrings. I know you're feeling all of that. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Stay in your standing forward fold. Just kind of pedal through your legs. Bend one knee and then the other. Give me a soft bend in your knees. Slowly start to round yourself up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it all out. And let's take one last breath together. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, circle your arms out and around. Roll your shoulders back. And you are all done with that lower body sculpt today. Amazing job with all of that work. I'm Jeni Delpozo, and I can't wait to sweat with you again soon.